Hi guys, this is Miranda.
And this is John.
Here for the worst comic podcast ever, reviewing Season 2, Episode 14 of The Flash, Escape from Earth 2. We'll be back right after this.
Alright, Miranda, so what would you say is your big highlight of this episode?
Well, one of my favorite parts was Earth 2 Barry. Oh my gosh, the guy was such a nerd. No offense to all of the people who call themselves nerds out there, but yeah, he was kind of a nerd. I mean, the bow tie.
The bow tie.
The Harry Potter glasses.
Gosh, golly, gee whiz. Fellas, what's going on? I'm very disappointed you locked me up for a day.
Less than a day.
I can see why Earth 2 Joe didn't like Barry. A lot of people online, a lot of people on Twitter loved the Earth 2 Barry. He was a little much for me, but you know what? That's fine. Other people liked him. I think that's fantastic.
Very funny.
A big highlight, Jay getting his speed back via Velocity 9. I'll talk more about that here in a second. But just this whole episode was this big race against time, which was really exciting. We've got to get everybody back to Earth 1. We got to close the breach. We got to do that. Zoom's here. He's more powerful than everybody else combined. So they've done a really good job making Zoom a very scary threat. Like, he's a guy who can take everybody out. So
in like a matter of like 2 minutes.
Yeah, just wipe him out. So, all right, lowlights. My first lowlight, Geomancer. The dude talks too much. Like, his whole motivation is just being a jerk to heroes. I didn't quite get that guy at all. Like, he's not trying to rob banks for money. He just wants to destroy things, and he gives these speeches, yada yada. Blow stuff up, move on with your life. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, like, a guy won't take you seriously if you do that.
Exactly.
Come on, people.
All right, how about you?
So one of the Cliffs of Insanity part where they're figuring out Zoom's lair. Seriously, ice stairs. I have a hard enough time when they're concrete stairs with ice on them. Come on.
Yeah, whole entire stairway or whatever made of ice. Like, we didn't actually really see. We just saw her shooting ice.
Which was pretty sweet. You gotta admit, those
right.
powers are pretty awesome.
And then somehow they get up there. I'm not exactly sure. Ice is good if you want to make an ice ramp to get down from someplace.
That'd be pretty awesome. An ice slide should be like.
But ice to get up, yeah, I'm not too sure I see it. And then
when they figure out the prisoner of war code or whatever, it's 3 letters. Come on.
The whole message is 3 letters, and then Zoom
takes
shows
you like
up.
Half an hour, I don't know, TV time's weird, to figure out 3 letters.
Yeah, and then they didn't really work that hard. Like, they spent all that time trying to get Barry out, and no one's over there trying to get the other dude out. It just seemed a little bit odd to me that was the case.
Yeah.
But and then Zoom leaves, and they're like, yeah, don't do any more code. Just do some more code. Like, Zoom's not there anymore. Just do it.
I mean, like, you don't write it in the ground like Jesse was, but...
Yeah. I'll say another lowlight for me was, and this happens sometimes on Supergirl too, and it's the whole you can do it speech. Like, Barry's talking to Jesse, and he's like, she's like, I can't figure out the code. There's no way to figure out the code. And he's like, you're really smart. You can do it. Oh, okay. And then she figures it out. Mm-hmm. And Barry tries to break out of his prison, tries to vibrate through the walls, and he's like, I can't do it. And they're like, yes, you can. Oh, okay. And then he does it. Like, I appreciate a boost of confidence.
But I'd like to see them fail at least once more.
But just figure it out on your own, just like every time. You can do it. Oh, okay. I didn't realize I could do it. So I could just do it? Well, then I'll just do it.
What a big coincidence.
Yeah, that's weird. All right. So those are lowlights. Let's talk about Easter eggs. First of all,
the pretty sweet Elsa Killer Frost.
Yeah, Cisco referring to Killer Frost as Elsa. That was nice. We also had, did you see it was on Channel 52? Even though we've closed down the breaches, we still have the number 52 showing up in the Flash. There was the Cliffs of Insanity. Another
Cisco. We just watched The Princess Bride.
We just watched it like last week, so that was awesome. They talked about Velocity 9. Now, Velocity 9 showed up in the Flash run back in the 90s, and it was actually a formula developed by Vandal Savage, you know, from Legends of Tomorrow, of course. And he made this, and basically it could give people speed powers, but like caused them to age really fast. It was generally bad, like it caused bad things to happen,
Which
but
is
you were
what
fast for a
happened
while.
to Jay for a while.
Right. So they also, people had to go. Barry and Iris, they got to leave the city. And where did they say they were going to go? Where do they have family? Atlantis. And I don't think they mean like the Bahamas resort Atlantis. I think they mean like sunken island Atlantis. But in that world, apparently it didn't sink. Atlantis is an actual place. Unless they just meant to say Atlanta accidentally. But I don't think they did.
Yeah, that's what I heard the first time I said it.
Yeah, like we're going to Atlanta. Oh, okay, that's cool. But Atlantis, that's different. So that was a big one. Very nice. All right, flash forwards. Here's some questions that we still have at the end of this episode. Like,
who in the world is the person that's tapping Jay and the prisoner of war code or whatever?
right, who's the guy in the mask tapping out Jay? Like, I thought that was Jay. And the Jay that we knew was somehow another person or was somehow Zoom. But then Zoom was zooming on Earth 2 at the same time that Jay was trying to fix the breach on Earth 1. And then, obviously at the end, like, you're Jay, right? And then, here comes Zoom hand right through there. Right, and then pulls him through the breach. It looks like Zoom and Jay are not the same person exactly. I don't know. Because even if it was even if it was somehow Earth 1 J and this was Earth 2 J, that's too many J's. We got the J who was with our Caitlin, the J who was in the mask, and then Earth 2, like, it's too many J's.
Kind of crazy.
I don't know. Okay, who is Zoom? Like, all my theories, whoosh, out the window. Like, I don't even know anymore. All the people I thought were Zoom, like I thought maybe Joe was Zoom, we thought maybe Earth 2 Barry was Zoom.
But Barry turns out to be a nerd. Joe is dead.
Right, that's not going to be Zoom. I am excited for our next episode. Can't wait to see what happens next. Flash, what would you give this episode out of 10?
Out of 10, I'd probably give it an 8. It wasn't the best, but it wasn't the worst.
Huh. See, I'd give it more. I really like this episode a lot. I would give it 9 out of 10. I liked it. I liked it at least as much as last week. Just a lot of very cool stuff and a lot of things where I was like, oh, that's Jay. That means RJ's fake. And it's like, no, it wasn't. Like, that was really cool. I love it when I have, like, I think I've guessed what's going to happen and then I'm wrong. I think that's pretty fun.
Yeah, I liked it better than last week's because everything was wrapped up.
Right.
But it wasn't.
Not everything. We still know who Zoom is.
Most stuff was wrapped up.
Guy in the mask. I don't know. All right, very good. Well, next week we'll be back with another review. Hope you guys enjoyed this. And for the Worst Comic Podcast Ever, I'm John.
I'm Miranda.
And we'll see you guys next time. Bye.